Hey guys, what's going on? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule channel. And the other day I made a video and I was showing you all those die-cast cars I picked up at the dollar store. Well, I also picked up a lot of other items there too. I like to show you, And it's very helpful for, getting your stuff organized on your bench. So every time you go to a store, I don't care where it is, man, your wife's looking for candles, you can go on the other side of the store and look for other things, related to the hobby. So yeah, I'm always searching for, things that I can use in the hobby. So when I was at the dollar store, I picked up one of these guys over here. Well, it's actually not a dollar, it's actually $1.25, but still. These are very inexpensive and they're just little organizers. And you say, what can I do with this, right? Well, this is what you can do with this little organizer right here. Look at this. How about that, huh? Got your sanding sticks there. We got some files right here. And we got a mini screwdriver you can put in there. And tweezers right over there. Got your X-Acto knife in the middle because, want to keep your sharp blade out of harm's way, so that goes in the middle. And got your Sharpies, the ones you use most frequently, and some brushes. Just a little suggestion here. I mean, what the hell? For $1.25, how could you go wrong, right? So that's that one over there. And let's see, the next one, I actually picked up a couple of these. These are pencil brush organizers, but you don't necessarily have to use this for the brushes, or you can put just about anything in there, and it's very inexpensive, and you just put it together. You just got to put these three legs up, you assemble it, and let me show you what that looks like assembled. I'll pull this over here for you. 1 second, guys. This is what it looks like when you assemble it. I keep all my paintbrushes handy, and I could actually put a lot more in there. This thing holds like about 50 something, I think. It says 49 holes, but you can put a lot more, tools or whatever you want in there, And I have it on a turntable here, but so it's easier to access, So yeah, how's that? Pretty cool, huh? I mean, inexpensive, and works out great. All right, let me put that back on the side. Let's see what we got here. Next up, the pencil holder. Look at this. I saw this. They had a bunch of these sitting around a shelf, and it says pencil holder. And I said, you know something? I might have a use for this. So I went to the next aisle over, the craft aisle, and then, I took one of their, paints. They sell a lot of 2-ounce paints, and I have tons of these, right? Craft paints. And look at that. They fit right in there, no problem. How about that? Can even put one on the bottom like that, right? Even put one on the top. So you got 5 slots in there. So what I did was I bought about 8 of these. Let me just take this camera off here for a second and show you what it looks like. How's that, guys, huh? And then these bigger bottles of chalk paint, they won't fit in the slot, but they do fit on top. And then I got my bottles of airbrush ready paint right over here. Yeah, how's that, huh? Pretty cool, huh? Let me put you back in here. Hold on, guys. All right. All right, next up. Oh, these guys over here. Food trays. Never throw out the food trays, guys. These are great for holding small parts. You're working on a project. And how many times you start out with a clean bench like this, and about an hour later, it's a total wreck. You don't even know where half your parts or your tools are. So these trays, the larger ones, they come with lids. Save the lids too. And even if you don't use the lid, you can actually use this as a palette to put, your paints on here too. It's easy to wash if you're using acrylics. And I keep all my little parts in here. So I got some bag stuff. I got my resin engines in here. Small stuff, Everything stays organized. And I put everything in, plastic bags. And, this way you don't lose anything. You know where everything is. And these smaller ones here like this is great for small parts as well, I don't know what was in here, yogurt or something. I don't know. I don't throw anything out, guys. I recycle everything, man. And let me show you what I made out of this. I made this little paint station over here. Okay? Let me show you what I did. I took this tray, right? And I got this little slotted material. You can buy this at any craft store. Cut a little piece out there. And what you do is you fill this up with a couple drops of dishwashing fluid, right? Put some water in there. Then you clean your brush like this, right? And this side has clear water, and you rinse it off. And then when you're done rinsing it off, you just stick it in one of these holes over here. I drilled 3 different size holes, and it keeps it, nice and neat. And, if you're painting small figures or small parts and you're going through like about 4 or 5 different colors of paint, this works out great. And the base is just made out of a piece of insulation, 1-inch insulation. That's all that is, guys. It's foam. I channeled all this stuff out. And, homemade paint station. So, there you go. What else we got for you? Oh, these guys over here. These are, they call them drawer organizers. You're supposed to... I guess you put those inside a drawer. It keeps everything organized, probably pencils or whatever, but you can use it for anything you want, really. And there's little slots on it. You're supposed to, like, I guess you can, here, lock them together like that, see? Then you put them in your drawer, or you use them for just about anything, Let me show you what I do with them. Got my, I keep these on my desk, right here, right on my bench, and I got my miter saw in there, and got the miter box. And then this one sits right underneath. I keep all my blades in there. And it stays nice and organized. And I just stick it on top of that like that. And they go like right back here. And then, easy access, right? How cool is that, right? What else we got for you? Oh, how many times you guys, after you're done with your Tamiya bottles, right? The larger size, I think it's the 30 ml bottles. They throw them out. Well, I don't throw them out. I save them. I clean them up, and I keep toothpicks in one, right? I keep my cotton swabs in the other. So never throw them out, guys. There's always a use for these. And, it's at an arm's length, and if they're over here, I can grab them or whatever. So, never throw these out, guys. You can always use them for something. And let's see. Oh, I have this container. Let me show you this. Last but not least, let me move this over. I don't want to make this too long, guys. Every time you're done with a project, right, and you got parts left over, I don't just throw them in a box and just have to go fishing for them. So, what I did was I got one of these containers, Sterlite containers. I don't know what size this is anyway. Anyway, so I keep all my parts in these bags. See, I got leftover parts from this GTO. I keep the instruction sheet inside there. So this way, I go back to the box, I know exactly where it is. And plus it's got the instruction sheet in it, so you know what you got. Here's our 44 leftover parts, right? What else we got in here? We got the 84 GMC pickup truck, a lot of leftover parts, see? And always keep the instruction sheet with them. And then I got some other parts here from planes, and here's a Hellcat. I did was an air fix. I got some decals left over and some wheels. You never know. Here's one project I did. This is a Hubli chassis. Never throw these out, guys. Save them, man. You might find a body at a flea market or something, or, you know, a yard sale, and you might need a chassis, and yeah, save. And it keeps everything nice and neat, see? I got plenty of room for more extra parts here. In fact, the project I'm working on now, the 53 Ford, I got a lot of parts left over, so that's going to go in here as well. I think that's about it, guys. So listen, I hope this helps you out. And you guys have a great day. Be safe and keep on building.